Any living creatures is attracted to shiny reflective things. Imagine a big shiny object but you're inside it. Oh yes, a mirror. Mirrors are simply smooth surfaces with shiny, dark backgrounds that reflect very well. For example, water reflects well. Glass reflects poorly. And polished metal reflects extremely well. Man-made mirrors are there since ancient times. The first mirrors were often sheets of polished metal and were used almost exclusively by the leaders. A mirror is made from multiple components. Glass, the main component of mirrors, is a poor reflector. It reflects only about 4% of the light which strikes it. Glass is also considered a good material for mirrors because it can be molded into various shapes for specialty mirrors. In some cases, glass isn't used. The mirrors for kids are usually made from plastic. Metallic coatings are the most common. A variety of metals, such as silver, gold, and chrome, are appropriate for this application. Scientific-grade mirrors are sometimes coated with other materials, like silicon oxides and silicon nitrides, in up to hundreds of layers of, each a 10,000th of an inch thick. The mirrors are made through multiple phases. The first phase in manufacturing any mirror is cutting the outline of the glass blank to suit the application. If the mirror is for an automobile, for example, the glass will be cut out to fit in the mirror mount on the car. Although some mirror manufacturers cut their own glass, others receive glass that has already been cut into blanks. The cutting method used depends entirely on the final shape the mirror will take. In one method, the blades or stripes may be used to cut partway through the glass. Pressure can then be used to break the glass along the score line. In another method, a machine uses a diamond saw to cut all the way through the glass by drawing the blade back and forth or up and down multiple times, like an automated bandsaw. Cutting is usually done before the metal coating is applied, because the coating may flake off the glass as a result of the cut. Blanks are then placed in optical grinding machines. These machines consist of large base plates full of depressions that hold the blanks. The blank-filled base is placed against another metal plate with the desired surface shape, flat, convex, or concave. A grinding compound, a gritty liquid, is spread over the glass blanks as they are rubbed or rolled against the curved surface. A commercial optical grinder can accommodate 50 to 200 blanks, which are all polished simultaneously. This is much more efficient than hand grinding. Even specialty optics can be made mechanically in adjustable equipment. Phase 2 is applying the reflective material. When the glass surfaces are shaped appropriately and polished to a smooth finish, they are coated with whatever reflective material the designer has chosen. Regardless of the coating material, it is applied in an apparatus called an evaporator. The evaporator is a large vacuum chamber with an upper plate for supporting the blank mirrors, and a lower crucible for melting the coating metal. It is so called because metal is heated in the crucible to the point that it evaporates into the vacuum. Depositing a coating on the surface of the glass much like hot breath will steam a cold window. Blanks are centered over holes in the upper plate that allow the metal vapor to reach the surface of the glass. Metals can be heated to several hundreds or thousands of degrees before they vaporize. The temperature and timing for this procedure are controlled very precisely to achieve exactly the right thickness of metal. This method of coating creates very uniform and highly reflective surfaces. The shape of the holes in the upper plate will be transferred to the glass in metal, like paint through a stencil. This effect is often used to intentionally pattern the mirror. Metal stencils, or masks, can be applied to the surface of the glass to create one or more patterns. Dielectric coatings, either as reflective layers or as protective layers over metal ones, are applied in much the same way, except that gases are used instead of metal chunks. Silicon oxides and silicon nitrides are typically used as dielectric coatings. When these gases combine in extreme heat, they react to form a solid substance. This reaction product forms a coating just like metal does. Several evaporation steps may be combined to make a multiple-layer coating. Clear dielectric materials may be evaporated on top of metal or other dielectrics to change the reflective or mechanical properties of a surface. Mirrors with silvering on the back of the glass, for instance, often have an opaque dielectric layer applied to improve the reflectivity and keep the metal from scratching. One-way mirrors are the exception to this procedure, in which case great care must be taken not to damage the thin metal coating. Finally, when the proper coatings have been applied, the finished mirror is mounted in a base or packed carefully in a shock-resistant package for shipping. but only if it passed the quality exams. A mirror should be over 80% reflective to be good. For cars, helicopters even, the reflectivity should be over 90%. There isn't really a need for a 99.9 mirrors. But some guys are buying them, so why not? That's all. Thank you for watching this video until here. I hope that you liked the topic. See you next time.